on, Yuki. Sit down. Come here. Sit down now. Sit down. Down. Sit down. Dogs have always been my friend. I remember my first dog was named Rover, and he and I would take strolls along the river and through the oat fields and down the road together from my earliest memory when I was 3 or 4 years old. I remember one time that my mother became very frightened when she missed me and couldn't find me. She had 2 smaller children in the house and couldn't locate me, so she started down the road and she went to the school and she went to the river. She went all through the back pasture, and I was nowhere to be found. So she went out in the field and got my father where he was working and told her what had happened. And together they looked for an hour for me. Dogs have always been my friends. Dogs have always been my friends. Dogs have always been my friends. Through the oat fields, dogs have always been my friends. Through the oat fields, dogs have always been my friends. Through the oat fields, dogs have always been my friends. Through the oat fields, dogs have always been my friends. Have always been smaller children. Have always been my friends. Have always been smaller children. Have always been my friends. Have always been smaller children. Have always been my 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 children. Went out in the field, my children. Have always been my children. Went out in the field, my children. Have always been my children. Went out in the field, my children. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Went out in the field together. Have always been my children. Out in the field together, dogs have always been my together. 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 Dogs you always keep them all together. Dogs you always keep them all together. All together, just keep them all together. All together, just keep them all together. All together, just keep them all together. All 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 just keep them all together. 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 He is the friendliest and the smartest and the most constant in his attentions of all the dogs that I've known. Grover wanted to see the country, and I wanted him to see it. Someone walking in that field over there. And While Mother stood and held the baby in her arms, he went where the waving was taking place in the oaks, and he found me along with my dog Rover. And he asked me why I had left, and I had to give an explanation on the spot. It was a difficult one. I just said, dogs have always been my friend. It was a difficult one. I just said, dogs have always been my friend. I just said, dogs have always been my friend. I just said, dogs have always been my friend. It was a difficult one. I just said, Rover wanted to see the country, and I wanted him to see it. Dogs have always been my friend. And we've had many dogs during these years. Now we have Yuki, and I think they saved the best for the last. He is the friendliest and the smartest. And the most constant in his attentions of all the dogs that I've known. Best for the last. He is the friendliest. He was a wanderer and adventurer too. He is the friendliest and the smartest and the smartest and the most constant in his attention of all the dogs that I've known. The man told her he didn't belong to anyone in Johnson City, that he must have just wandered in just here, or jumped out of someone's car, or we have always thought maybe he was with a circus. Yuki's been here ever since. We left word that if the owner ever asked about him, to direct him here. But I'm glad that the owner never missed him, because I surely would if he left me. But if you don't get some flea powder in the bath, he wants to go in the car. You want to go and ride? You want to go to see the cattle? You want to go see them? Will you? You want to come? You want to get it? He and I Lucy, sit down. Come here. Come on, Lucy, sit down. Come here. Come on, Lucy, sit down. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Down. Dogs have always been my friend. Have always been my friend. Sit down, down. Come on, Lucy, sit down, come on. Sit down, down. Dogs have always been my friend.